One day, the main character, which is a white-haired lady, went to a dangerous forest, because this forest is inhabited by cultured creatures. However, she bravely ventured into this forest to collect this medicinal herbs in order to cure her elder sister. After that, the white-haired lady was now going home, but she needs to face a lot of challenges first. Then she stepped on a huge leaf, and the plant became an organic elevator. The nature was helping her, so she thinks that this was just an easy quest. Suddenly, she heard a loud sound from a monster. Then there was a beast man with a boulder on top of the hill, and it gave her a Takashi Castle treatment. So, she ran away immediately, and luckily, the white-haired lady was able to evade that tragedy. However, the beast man was able to catch her. Then the beast man used its hidden weapon, and it gave her the rod of destruction. The mystery weapon was not giving her some physical damage, instead, it was giving her some emotional damage. She wanted the beast man to cancel the attack, but that creature doesn't understand the Japanese language. Then she received the finishing attack of magical white explosion. After that, the beast man wanted to go for part 2. However, the beast man was eliminated by a plant that shoot thorns. Then the white-haired lady continued her going home journey. She saw a withered red giant flower, and she wanted to help. There was a water jar on her side, so she poured it to the flower. Then the flower instantly regained its full power, and it was creating a strong winds in an upward direction. So, she tried using the flower's wind as a mode of easy transportation. When the white-haired lady landed, she was already faced with another danger, and it was a mystical wild boar. Then she immediately ran away, but the wild boar keeps on pursuing her. The white-haired lady climbed a rope, but she stopped climbing further, because her brain malfunctioned. So, the mystical wild boar was able to reach her. The white-haired lady fall to the ground, and the creature approached her. Then it transformed into a mystical man-beast, and it was giving her the rod of destruction. Her hands were free to move the way she wanted, but her survival instinct is the same level as a potato. So, she just let herself take on the full damage. In addition, she have zero preparation, because she entered this forest with no weapon. Anyways, the mystical beast man enjoyed their nature bonding experience, and that creature gave her a magical milkshake. After that, the mystical beast man left, and it did not give her any physical damage, since the creatures in this forest were only interested in entering dungeons. The white-haired lady continued her journey, and she have no idea that she was spotted by an evil cultured human. Then she was approached by the evil human, and she can sense that her assets were in danger, so she immediately run away. However, she got caught by the trap set up by the evil human. Then the evil human gave her a helping hand, but it was not a helpful method. In addition, the evil human was feeding her with a raw meat, and a dessert of expired creamy milkshake. After that, the evil human performed the outdoor clapping exercises. So, she wanted to choose the bear. The evil human doesn't care about her preference, and he gave her a big bang explosion. Then her small brain realized that she can actually counterattack, so she managed to escape. The white-haired lady wanted the bear, but her destiny chose the pig instead. So, she encountered the evil human number 2 with 200 kilos of fats. The white-haired lady was running, because 200 kilos have little movement speed. However, her potato survival instinct made her play hide and seek. So, Calorie Man was using his waifu sensor to smell her location. Then he started giving her the rod of destruction, and he wanted her to keep quiet, because he don't want the other evil human to find her, since the other evil human have a plan of selling her. The Calorie Man wanted to solo her for himself, so he can have an exclusive cute waifu. She don't want to become partner with someone who doesn't work out, because his cholesterol is bad for her heart. The Calorie Man doesn't care, and he gave her an oily creamy milkshake. Suddenly, the mystical wild boar appeared, and it attacked the Calorie Man. Then the white-haired lady take this opportunity to run away. She was running as fast as she can, because she wanted to go home to cure her sick elder sister. Meanwhile, a beast man was on the tree observing the white-haired lady, and its wild cultured instinct was set on the hunting mode. Anyways, the white-haired lady reached a very steep rock formation that she can't climb, but there was a cave beneath it. She realized that there was no other way, and she could already hear some growling sounds from behind. So, she decided to venture into the dark cave. Then there was a cliff that prevented her from crossing. Therefore, she remembered a Disney movie, and she was now doing some Tarzan type of movements. Eventually, she managed to cross the cliff, and suddenly, the beast man appeared. The white-haired lady can easily run in this situation, because the beast man was not holding her. As usual, her potato survival instinct just let her stay, so she was now receiving the rod of destruction. Then her front yard melons were getting handled with care, and she was now in a checkmate position. So, This time, she cannot escape. Then the beast man was screaming, because it was now close to winning. Eventually, the white-haired lady received the creamy milkshake. They generated a lot of shockwave in the cave. So, the resident cave monster got disturbed, and it attacked the beast man for making some noise pollution. Then the white-haired lady used this chance to escape, and she managed to complete the cave quest. The white-haired lady reached an old hanging bridge, and it was the only way to cross. So, she was carefully making her steps. However, the evil human suddenly appeared at the other end of the bridge to ambush her. Then this time, the evil human boss is here to have some fun, and he threatened her that he will cut the bridge if she steps back. The white-haired lady will be sold if she follows the evil human boss, and she will also face a tragic experience if she jumps to the river, because of the strong current. So, she got no choice but to move forward. Then the evil humans cut the bridge when she reached the last plank, so the boss can have some positional advantage. The boss made her hanging from the cliff, and it made her lost her chance to resist. Therefore, the boss made her do the gulp gulp 3000. She don't want to be dropped, so she was just doing her task. After that, the boss let her ride on the Iron Pegasus. Then he was giving her a simultaneous high five on her cake factory. Eventually, her underground cave got a massive explosion. The boss decided that he wanted to enjoy more before giving her a market value, and it will give the evil humans an absolute win. However, another wild creature appeared, and it was charging towards the evil humans. The white-haired lady used this lucky moment to escape again from complete disaster. Then she reached an unusual area in the forest, and many wild boars were defeated in this area. So, she thinks that there is something much scary in this territory. The white-haired lady heard a loud roar, so she looks up, and she saw a massive ogre man, so she run away quickly. Then a wild boar monster helps the white-haired lady, and she got a free ride. However, ogre man was also a fast creature, and it managed to catch up to them. Then the massive ogre picks up the white-haired lady. The ogre was now King Kong, but he was not the gentleman version. Therefore, the white-haired lady receives the ultimate rod of destruction, and the ogre man was playing with her. Then the ogre reached his maximum limit, so the white-haired lady become a creamy waterfalls. Suddenly, the wild creature appear again, and it attacked the ogre. Then the wild creature got the battle advantage, and it was pounding the baldness to give it a flat top. The white-haired lady was safe again, and she continued her marathon. Then eventually, she reached the huge leaf organic elevator. However, it was under maintenance. Luckily, the red giant flower appeared to the rescue. The flower did not forget her kindness, so it offered to make her fly. Then she realized that the creatures of the forest was helping her like a Disney princess. Anyways, the flower cast a strong wind magic, and it was able to deliver her in front of her village. So, she was now going home to cure her sister with the medicinal herbs. Despite all the struggles, her spirit did not break down. That's the end of this cultural anime recap. Moral lesson of the story: never give up. However, always bring survival items when going to a forest. Anyways, here is your wild natural sauce, and make sure that it's limited to the culturally matured people only, and thank you for watching.